Hello to everyone on YouTube. This is Lachlan T 1984. I wanted to talk a little bit about the BackPack Toys version of Teddy Ruxpin. That's this one here. I got this Teddy Ruxpin a good year ago now. I got it back in January 2010. About 3 weeks after I got it, I did something very stupid with it and broke Teddy Ruxpin's jaw. I was stupid enough to lean my forearm against Teddy Ruxpin's nose, and I heard something break inside, so now his bottom jaw doesn't move. I can quickly show you.
Teddy Ruxpin sings lullabies.
Oh, hi there. How are you? Oh.
Yeah, you can see his bottom jaw is not moving at all. His top jaw is moving just fine, but the bottom jaw just isn't doing anything.
When I start to get sick.
I suspect what actually happened is I broke a piece of plastic on the inside of Teddy Ruxpin. I did try and return it to BackPack Toys for them to repair it, but unfortunately I think this happened around the time BackPack Toys closed up shop. Because I did email them asking them to give me an RMA number to send it back to them. But, and although they were receiving my message, and I know they were receiving my messages because I had read receipts enabled in Outlook Express, I didn't actually receive an RMA number, and eventually I didn't get any replies from them at all, so I think this must have been around the time the company closed up shop. So I wasn't terribly impressed about that, and I spoke with my mother and my family and asked if my mother could find someone who could take it to get it looked at. Well, we did find a shop that repair stuffed toys, and we did take Teddy Ruxpin to them. They supposedly fixed it, and they charged about $45 for it. When I got it back, I was not impressed to discover that Teddy Ruxpin in fact hadn't been fixed, or at least if it had been fixed it broke again before I got it back. I was also very disappointed to discover that they lost my airship cartridge. Yes, they did! So now I don't have that cartridge anymore. So I wasn't impressed about that. And we took it back to them and told them that it hadn't been fixed. And then they eventually called us back and said it couldn't be fixed, so I've got it back in the condition that it's in currently. So it looks like I might have to buy another one of these and probably get rid of this one. Which is a bit unfortunate, but oh well. The reason why I'm thinking of getting another one is so I can try and get another copy of the airship, because the airship cartridge was the packing cartridge that came with Teddy Ruxpin. On the whole, I do like this version of Teddy Ruxpin. My main criticism about it though is that there weren't very many cartridges released for it. I mean, what? The airship came with Teddy Ruxpin, and then you had Treasure Series 1, which had the stories of, I believe it was Captured by Mudblubs and the Woolly Whatsit, and then Treasure Series 2 had The Missing Princess and the Treasure. It was based on the 1987 TV show The Adventures of Teddy Ruxpin. That whole set of cartridges, the airship and the 2 Treasure Series cartridges, were based on that TV show. And then there was also Adventure Series 1, which had Teddy Ruxpin's Birthday and the Day Teddy Met Grubby on it. Adventure Series 2, which I believe came with Take a Good Look and Grubby's Romance. Then there was Music Series 1 that had Teddy Ruxpin Lullabies and the Christmas Program. Out of those cartridges, the only one I don't have is Adventure Series 2. I've got the manual here, and unfortunately I have a very bad feeling you won't be able to read any of this because this camera doesn't like to focus on small items. These are all the cartridges that were available for Teddy Ruxpin at the time it came out, and they are still available from Ty's Toy Box, but they don't sell Teddy Ruxpin anymore. But then you have a whole list of cartridges here that are listed as coming soon. And unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, none of them came out. I may be wrong, but as far as I'm aware, none of these other cartridges became available for Teddy Ruxpin. And the other thing is, some of the stories I have for my original Teddy Ruxpin that were quite popular, things like Grondo Beach Party, Grunge Music and Quiet Please, don't seem to have even been listed here, as well as others. That's my main criticism of this particular version of Teddy Ruxpin. And I know this one uses the digital cartridges. These cartridges as opposed to... I'm holding that up the wrong way. As opposed to the tapes, the cassette tapes. But, I will say that I actually find the sound quality on the older versions of Teddy Ruxpin to be slightly better than this one. I realise this is only a kid's toy, so this probably doesn't really matter very much, but whatever audio codec they used to record these stories sounds very lossy, very compressed. It doesn't sound great in my opinion. But that's my opinion anyway. As you heard before, the cartridge that's in there is Music Series 1. I have been listening to Teddy Ruxpin lullabies a bit. Yes, that's right, the 27-year-old man enjoys listening to Teddy Ruxpin lullabies. Yes, you probably all think I'm crazy, but what the hell. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents worth on this version of Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. I don't know how many of you found this video interesting or not, but that doesn't really matter. I just thought I'd say my piece and I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching.